the children of Moses. And very little is known about the children of Moses on this earth, but in heaven I can guarantee you that they are very well known. And it comes down to two different points in the Bible on two different events. And in each of them, Moses is begging the creator of the universe, or Yahweh, Messiah, whichever one they're dealing with, not to destroy all the Israelites. And so let's deal with it and kind of walk through. Because we have it right after the golden calf and right after the report from the spies. And so let's take them individually. As it pertains to the golden calf, that's going to be Exodus 32, starting at verse 9. I've seen these people, the Lord said to Moses, and they are a stiff-necked people. Now leave me alone so that my anger may burn against them and that I may destroy them. Then I will make you into a great nation. Now let's think about that for a moment. If he used Moses, would that have changed anything as it pertained to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? No, not at all. Because it would have still been their descendants would have been great and, throughout the nations. And Moses has the exact same response each time. So in Exodus 32, and I haven't got to the other one yet, Exodus 32:11, but Moses sought the favor of the Lord his God. Lord, he said, why should your anger burn against your people whom you brought out of Egypt with great power and a mighty hand? Why should the Egyptians say it was with evil intent that he brought them out to kill them in the mountains and to wipe them off the face of the earth? Turn from your fierce anger, relent, and do not bring disaster on your people. Remember your servants Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, to whom you swore by your own self, I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and I will give your descendants all the land I promised them, and it will be in their inheritance forever. Then the Lord relented and did not bring on his people the disaster he had threatened. Now, our God doesn't change. And I can guarantee he remembers. Again, he doesn't forget either. Let's look at after the report of the spies, in Numbers 14. Starting at verse 11. The Lord said to Moses, how long will these people treat me with contempt? How long will they refuse to believe in me in spite of all the signs I have performed among them? I will strike them down with a plague and destroy them, but I will make you into a great nation and stronger than they. And again, our God doesn't forget anything. Verse 13, same answer. Moses said to the Lord, then the Egyptians will hear about it. By your power you brought these people up from among them, and they will tell the inhabitants of the land about it. They have already heard that you, Lord, are with these people, and that you, Lord, have seen face to face, that your cloud stays over them, and that you go before them in a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. If you put all these people to death, leaving none alive, the nations who have heard this report about you will say, the Lord was not able to bring these people into the land he promised them on oath, so he slaughtered them in the wilderness. So, who are the sons of Moses? Because the creator of the universe was basically excuse me, the creator, or Yahweh, was saying, listen, I'll start goodness, excuse me, a coughing fit. I'll just start fresh with Moses, and I'll just start this thing all new. And if he was saying it then, he said it twice. He doesn't forget any of that. So the children of Moses should have a very special place. And yet when we look at this, it's the sons of Aaron who have the Levitical priesthood. You actually have to trace your lineage through Aaron and not through Moses. And we come to 1 Chronicles. 1 Chronicles 23, and starting in verse 13, we're saying Aaron was set apart, and these are the children of Moses. And it's very limited. The sons of Moses were Gershom and Eleazar. The descendants of Gershom, Shebel was the first, the descendant of Eleazar. Rehabiah was the first. Eleazar had no other sons, but the sons of Rehabiah were very numerous. So again, in heaven, all the descendants of Moses are very well known. Very well known. And I would say without question they're going to have a very high and special status. Again, each of us have our own calling, our own thing that we do and that we are useful for. But when he is saying to Moses twice, I will make you into a great and a mightier nation than them, I know he hasn't forgotten his words. And he didn't waste those words. And something special's coming. I just don't know what it is. But something special's coming for those. Obviously, Moses has tremendous gifts and rewards. So there's not an issue there. I just think his children have something special. I just don't know what. But I just about bet you they do. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, does this sound reasonable to you? That Moses is such a big deal that he says, I'll make a nation out of you and I'll make them mightier than the one from the Israelites. He says it twice, and then Moses and his sons, his inheritance, is forgotten about, and they're just listed as parts of Levi. They don't have any special status. Does that, I mean, God's not come down and told me this. I've not had any special insight or anything. It's just a question that you have. Does this sound reasonable, or is there something special in the future that's planned for that tribe or clan, however you want to put it? Again, the Levites, Levi is above Moses, so it's that tribe, but the specific clan that comes from Moses. What's special that's in the future for them? Because you know it's got to be there. And it probably, I can't imagine it's just Moses himself, because Moses has the rewards for the work that he did. You know, his life is over. He's got that reward. But there's something, again, to me it just sounds like it needs to be. I could be totally wrong. You know, God's not confiding his stuff in me. He's not giving me this type of special insight. It's just something that I wonder about.